You said it the first time. I warned you. Again, you said it again. Why? Why would you be cursing me? I don't like it. I don't. Yeah, I beg you. Just go.
We're gonna have a conversation. You don't need to shout, let everybody hear that you're shouting at me. There's no need for that. I'm too old for this. I just want to be angry.
Even Tom and Jerry no do reach like this. This sibling ship. Hey, Jesus is Lord. I tell you people that somebody's going to grow gray hairs inside this sibling ship. If you look at Cola's head now, if you look at his head, look at the back, there's small gray hair there. And then today's one looked like it was way more serious than their normal cat and dog fights that they usually do, where maybe Missy is just trying to frustrate him and drag his life, and then it just ends up in a joke or something, right? This one she was visibly angry at what he did to her, right? Although they did not show us some parts of this fight, like some things that led to it. But we're going to get into that, and then other things, the diary sessions, the update on our outsiders, right? So welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do well to like, share, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. So what exactly put them in this situation? um Apparently, from what I gathered, right, it was basically them. They were on the dining, playing, or they're playing games and all of that. And I think that Kola said something that had to do with her winning, right? From I had to take put two and two together because they didn't show us that part. But the way he was begging her, it just seemed like that was what gave rise to this particular part. So it had to do with her winning, and I feel like he was trying to get her to be honest and all of that. And he that kind of thing, maybe say you go tell person, oh, if you don't say the truth, or if you're lying, you will not win. That kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. If you're lying, you will not win, or if you do this, you will not win. So he made reference to her winning, right? And she was not telling him that he should not curse her, she should not say that, right? And then he was now trying to calm her down, right? So let me just play where he was making reference to that whole winning thing.
I'm very sorry. You win this show. This show is all yours. I believe that everything that works for you works for you in Jesus.
So if you guys listen correctly, even though the song was trying to mask their voices, he was saying that you win this show and everything worked for good and all of that. So it's had to do with her winning. Maybe he just said something that threw her off and all of that. So later on, after working out the first time, because after that whole back and forth that they had, he walked out and then he came back later on to beg. She was not having it at all. She wasn't happy. He was just apologizing to her, telling her that if he was the one that she would have been able to like get him out of that mood, that she would have continued till he got out of feeling like that. So he's definitely going to make sure that she accepts his apology by fire by force. He tried to even hug her. She just like told him off and all of that. So their drama, oh, let's be watching, Sha. Observation, no be what crime. So we're just observing to see how their whole thing is. And then for the our outsiders, I mean our special room people, they gave them some time out today. They told the housemates to stay in the living room, and they were now able to come out to the garden and have some fresh air, because today that room no easy, actually, like to just be in the room for such a long time, not seeing the sun or anything. So they give them some time to chill out and all. And then they were actually talking about, missing out in the game, and the fact that they will actually like to be part of the game, because you guys know that Dede and Joanna, they've been there since last week. They spent a lot of time there this week again, so they are kind of like tired of that place. I guess the place is just giving them making them feel some type of way. For Rooboy, if you even see him face sef, Baba is not tired at all. He say he's not tired though. He wants to be there. He even prefers the peace that is coming from there, instead of going inside the house and getting some kind of bad energy, or being surrounded by other people. So they were just talking about how they feel.
It was easier for me when I didn't come here, but now I'm here. I'm like, yeah. I just want to open the damn door. I got to just go. Yeah. That's how we talk. Now, so you could always be.
You guys even had like the ninja bodyguarding for them. So obviously the ninja had to be with them, I guess, to make sure they don't go inside the house or something. And yeah, music was playing. They were just there chilling and all, having their normal bands. They've been having serious back and forths. I feel like that this their playful bands might actually turn into something at some point because for Dede and Ruboy, they've just been going at each other. Right? Even though it didn't start today, but that's what I guess they've been using to keep themselves busy, right? Now all these kind of fights where they turn to serious things sometimes. Like you be joking, joking, joking until the person says something that you don't like, then you say something back, and then this will touch the person, and then the person will say the one that will be worse than the one you said, and before you know, you will start fighting real fight. Now so play fights they turn to real fights. But anyway, apart from this, they currently give them Colgate outfits to wear because they're about to do a sponsored task now. Maybe by the time I even upload this video, they would have already started, but they're about to do a sponsored task and they are also dressing up for it. So I don't know if they're going to join them at the arena or they'll find another way to do it. Right. Let's just watch it to see when they will finally come out. I'll make a video on that. Maybe I'll go live. I just wanted to give you guys like updates on other things that have been happening before that. So in their diary room sessions, people that just ask them about like the people that have left the house, and he also asked them who they would like to bring back if they had the power. For Koyin, he said Rooboy because Rooboy is always there for him. He gives him advice. He's like a brother to him. I said, okay, oh, is that right?
I'll bring back Ruboy. Ruboy has been a brother to me. Yeah, I just like his vibe. I want to see him in a greater space. He has advised me. He has given me this brotherly love.
Okay. Oh. So obviously this conversation or this diary session, this part of the diary session costs a few conversations online, a few talks here and there. He's giving bestie ship in the mud because he didn't say anything about like bringing Dede back. And I'm like, okay, it's all right. It's good for everybody to know where they stand. Although with True Boy, they've known each other for some time. Even before they went to the house, they've worked together. But I feel like in the house, he has been closer to Dede, right? But anyway, everybody has their reason for doing and saying what they have to say. And then he mentioned Dede and the fact that they've not been like they had an issue, even though he doesn't know what the issue is even though he doesn't know what the issue is. And what brought about the talk was he was saying that Thelma was rooting for him to win the head of house this last time, and that he was surprised that she was rooting for him because the previous week Thelma was rooting for Faith, and people that was like, oh, that sorry, not this week, like the last 2 weeks Thelma was rooting for Faith, and this week why are they confused it too? Last week, Tema was rooting for Faith. This week, she was rooting for him. Right? That he was surprised that she was rooting for him because they are not really they are not really in good terms like that. So he now said that he usually is making noise. He was now saying that he usually forgives people, but he doesn't forget things. And that we did they had an issue before she left. And he doesn't even know what caused the issue, but he's going to try and he's definitely going to address it even when they meet outside the house, right?
I don't forget things, and I like us to talk about things. If you're having misunderstanding, we'll talk about it. I was always hoping that Dede left because me and her, we just had, I don't even know the misunderstanding that we have. I was not able to talk to her until she left. I'm just like, okay, no problem. Anyhow it is, even if it is outside, I'll still talk. I will not forget.
So yeah, maybe it's because they're not in good terms too. Maybe that's why he even did not even think about like bringing her back, or maybe just because he has a better relationship with, or he considers Ruboy closer or whatever. Most of them actually mention Ruboy, right? They're like his energy in the house is like something that they miss. He's somebody that if he's not there, you definitely feel his absence. So they spoke about Ruboy as the person that they would like to bring back into the house. Then Kola got emotional too. He spoke about Ruboy and just saying that he wants the best for Ruboy. He wants him to get everything that he's always wanted because he has this drive and he knows that Ruboy has the drive and he knows that Ruboy has been like, gunning for a lot of things. And that with Dede, they just started like bonding very well. That she was even putting on his clothes. That's the just before she left, she was wearing his shirts and everything. So, so many things were just making him emotional. People are now asked him about who he would have taken to the room if he's the one that picks the call. And he mentioned Imisi, but that Imisi would have not forgiven him, right? Knowing that okay, it has to do with eviction and all.
Honestly, I feel like because I wouldn't know what the task would be or if it would be elimination, but I would have picked Imisi. Imisi would have not forgiven me at all.
I was just like well, I was just in tears, being all emotional and stuff. I said, "Oh, sorry, dear." Then you guys, for another question that Big Brother asked, he asked them, who they miss on the outside, the people that they miss on the outside or is there anything that they miss on the outside? And people mentioned their family. Amy said her family, her sisters, that every other thing she doesn't miss it because she's having the time of her life in the house. And then for Bright, he said he misses his family too, like and then he also talked about his girlfriend, that he misses his girlfriend, that she's like family too, and all of that, and he really misses her. I say, gay, gay, gang, gang.
I also miss my girlfriend. She's also a special person in my life. I haven't talked to her in like weeks. It's crazy. I mean, she's among family, so I miss her. I miss them. I miss all of them.
Mm-hmm. Do I have words to say for this whole thing? My question is just that are they really going to get back together for any reason when he goes out? This one he's saying that she's like family, she's also family to him. Is she going to really be, open to reconciliation with everything that's going on at this point? I don't know whatever agreement that they had before he went to the house. Except maybe waiting will just happen be say as the tattoo way he gets, he has the tattoo her tattoo her name tattooed on his arm. Maybe Mide's own will be below, and then he'll just have the both of them in his life. Because even him and himself and Mide, the way they talk about marriage, they just have marriage talks these days. I'm like, no be me, you go confuse the brides. Maybe not the person way they follow talk outside now they confuse. You cannot come and confuse us. All these people that will be doing things, be having doings in the house and still be echoing their relationship matters. It's all right. So for Isabella, Kibaba was just expressing that he has a thing for Telma, right? But he's not going to chase it because, in this house, is one thing that he has told himself that he's not going to chase anybody that is probably not giving him that vibe that maybe the person wants him or anything and that he doesn't even want to ship in the house. So he's not going after that feeling, right? But there's a thing there for Telma.
She has a favorite that she knows, and I'm not gonna like try and chase that. Nah, I'm never gonna chase any girl. Never. In this house. She likes a lot of people, but she just likes to deny.
So, what they were also saying was that Telma, capable of saying that Telma, there are people that she likes in the house already. That's why he's not even trying to do anything. And Isabella agreed that she likes a lot of people, even though she gets to deny it. That's Telma. They now mentioned Kola and Bright, right? That she likes color and bright. K-Baba was now saying that she has a type. She has a type that she likes. Like she knows the type of people that she likes. Isabella was now saying that no, that she doesn't have a type. That color and bright are two different people. That they are not even very much alike. That color is not fine. That he just dresses well. He's not fine, but that bright is fine. This is like the second or third time she's talking about color and his, face and his however he's looking, saying he's not fine and all of that. I say, wow.
She don't get any type. Because Kola and Bryce are two different personalities. Kola is not fine in the face. He just knows how to put clothes together. He's not fine.
The way she's always laying emphasis on color not being fine. I say, now wow, anyway, everybody get their own eye, because in my own eyes, if you ask me, Kola is more good looking to me than even the KK that she was with. So except she's saying that even both of them self no fine. Anyway, and she know, like I said, everybody get their own eyes. Oh, and I think Kola for me, yeah, I get what she's saying in terms of like Kola being like he knows how to put things together. He's well put together generally, right? I think that Kola is clean. Right? It's like this kind of person that just gives this clean appearance, his outfits, always looking dapper and stuff. But aside that, I also think that he's actually good looking in terms of like physical appearance, right? So yeah, that's just it for this video. There's some other things that have been happening, but I think I will just include it in like the video because that has to do with their tasks. That's if I cover their Colgate task and I go live, I'll just include it there. For now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Bye. Love you. Kisses.